Factoring, this is a digital lesson teaching students the process of factoring an expression. So the definition is that it's an algebraic expression where they divide out common factors. And the result is a distributive property expression. The first example is 3x plus 12. So they can see that 3 is a common factor of 3x and 12. So they take the 3, put it outside the parentheses, and then they have to figure out what goes in the parentheses to make this expression true. They're given, the next one they're given is 6x plus 24. They're just going to click in each one of these text boxes, and they're going to type 3 different factors, except for one, the number 1. And then they're going to take one of those factors, put it outside the parentheses, and then figure out what goes in the parentheses to make this true. They're going to use the other 2 that they didn't choose, so they'll have 3 different factoring problems. The next one, 8x plus 16, again, they're going to come up with 3 common factors and then use those to factor that expression. They're given one with a negative. And then they're given an expression where they're asked to factor it with these 3 negative factors and see what they come up with. Then they're going to factor with 3 fractions and see what they come up with. And then they're given an expression that has more than 3 common factors. So they're going to come up with 5, everything except the number 1. And they're going to factor those. They're going to factor actually 4 of those. Now, when they get to the final slide, slide 15, they're given a bubble map and an expression in the center, 6x plus 48. So all they need to do is come up with 6 different ways to factor this expression. And it reminds them, don't forget about negative numbers and fractions. Now, all of the teacher slides are on here that are completed. All the teacher needs to do is make a copy of the entire slide deck. So they would come up here to File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and make a class copy for the students. And that way they can delete then all of the completed slides.